वन इज शिवानी, आई एम थर्ड प्रोफेशनल एमबीए स्टूडेंट। तो अभी तक आप लोगों ने चैप्टर वाइज मॉक टेस्ट दिए होते हैं, आप उसमें अच्छा स्कोर कर रहे होते हो, और जब अभी आपने एकदम से फुल मॉक टेस्ट दे दिए तो आपके मार्क्स कम आने लग गए। ठीक है, तो देखो 300 400 500 नंबर
बेटर पर्सन बनोगे, मुझसे बेटर स्कोर करोगे नीट में, तो मेरे से ज्यादा प्राउड कोई नहीं होने वाला है।
तो मैं बता रहा हूं, ये कुछ लोगों के चुभ जाए, दिल पे लग जाए, लगनी भी चाहिए, लगनी भी चाहिए। अगर आपने अपनी केमिस्ट्री बर्बाद होने दी तो लिटरली बता रहा हूं, आप बहुत बड़ा डैमेज क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, बहुत बड़ा।
मन ना करे, नींद आए, सर दर्द हो, ये झंडू बाम खोलो और लगाओ अपने माथे में, या माथे पे लगाओ और अपनी आंख पे लगाओ, यहाँ पे। हेलो।
Yes, well, first welcome to the S2 Care Point. But today I am going to just talk about some black truth about the NEET and why we are. Is it possible to crack the NEET in 2 months or not? Is it fake or is it something else? The people are talking about the different way in different from the different place. But today I am going to just clear your concept about is it really possible to crack this or not. Okay. So first of all, just I am going to declare myself. I am not going to hurt anybody here. Okay, just I am going to just break the black reality about this. Okay, so just cracking the NEET in 2 months. Okay, it sound like a wild rumors, a desperate fantasy, but the wider spread among the last minute aspirants. But have you ever asked to yourself, what if it was possible? Have you ever asked to yourself? Have you ever asked to yourself? If you have never asked to yourself, I think now this is the right time to ask to yourself. Before we dive into this brutal minds, my soul crushing and potentially life altering lecture, which I am going to take today, let me throw some give questions at you, and you will know you was built for this madness or not. Okay, I am not telling you your madness. This is the things that you have to only understand by the examples. Okay, so you will know if you are built for this madness or not. My intention is not to, in the beginning I have already guessed, my intention is not to just criticize anybody here. Okay, just to clear the black truth about the needs. Is it possible to crack the needs in 2 months or not? So I am going to throw in a 5 question before this, because by the help of 5 question, really you will just audit yourself, you are able for this or not. Okay, so my first question begin from here. So now just ask to yourself, if I tell you to study for 14 hours, if I tell you to study for 14 hours tomorrow, okay, just take tomorrow, would you actually do it without any distraction? Would you do it without any distraction? If you are able to do this, then there is a possibility begin from here. So, okay, the second question when I ask to you, can you eliminate every unnecessary activities from your life, like social media, just chatting and everything else, whatever you do each and every day? Just I want to ask you to about that. So, okay, even sleep cycle, can you change your sleep cycles? Because generally the students are doing their sleeping cycle in a very lazy manner. So, okay, they sleep for the 8 hours or 10 hours somebody. Okay, so just you are just ready to change your sleep cycle. For this, if you are ready, then I'll discuss you are following this category or not. Okay, so my third question goes to you. Do you have the guts to burn through the 100 plus mock test? Do you know that? Do you have guts to go through the 100 plus mock test in 2 months, around 2 months? Just I'm talking about around 2 months. That is about the 50 days also. Okay, if and just not just giving the test mock test, but just also accept the miserable score and keep going. Okay, after accepting the measurable condition, measurable result also. And for a fourth question goes to you. When you feel guilty, will you or remind yourself why you started? Sometimes when you feel guilty, just I'm asking to you, whenever sometime you feel the guilty, then you remind yourself why you started this, this type of question. If you are or arising in your minds, then you just stay here. So, okay, then I will discuss the other things. Now, 5 question goes to you. Are you ready to suffer so intensely for last 50 or 50 or approx 50 days, or that every moment of your life that screams needs and nothing, only needs and only needs. If you are ready, if you are ready for answering this 5 question from your side, then you have to stay here, and then you have to listen the other next further parts. Okay, then I think I will tell you if you are answering confidentially, not only from your tongue but from your hard work. These all 5 questions are satisfactory in a yes manner, then you are being eligible for this. Okay, but this is not very simple thing to crack the NEET or 2 months. I think if the students are thinking that I will crack up to just studying 2 months, then what about the a student or a student who is preparing from the last years, or from 12 month, or the student who is just preparing from the last 2 years? What about that? So is it not possible, really is it not possible for the new aspirant? I am not talking about the that student, that aspirant who is preparing from the last, maybe his or she is preparing very slowly, studying very slowly, or I think their speed of the study is slow, a little bit slow from the last years, or from the next back last years. Okay, or maybe studying 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours from the last 6 months or so, last 7 month, last 8 month also. But if they are doing from the last 6 months, 7 month, 8 month, 1 year, 2 years, so this possibility is only for them to crack the NEETs in 2 months. If you are not doing, you want only from zero to, you want to just from, you are at the place of the zero, you want to just crack this in the last 60 days, then I think you are in the very dark dreams, you are in the very dark dream, and you have to be meditate, you have to be think about your decisions, or I think you should postpone it, or whatever you think about it. Okay, but one thing that I have to tell you now. Okay, now I am going to tell you something that you have to put in your mind very carefully, and these things, whatever I am going to tell you, that is really very important for you. Just you have, you I think that nowadays you have only one job. I think you should also think about this. You have only one job, that is just to give each and everything to needs. Yeah, you have only one job right now. If you are thinking like this, then you are going to just fulfill your dreams. Otherwise, I think your dream will be just burst like in a balloon. Okay, if you are not care about this, then definitely maybe you are just thinking that what I am telling to you. Okay, but after 2 months you will find these things. Your balloon will be burst if you are not just putting all the things for yourself. Okay, all yourself. I in the other word, I can say that all the other things you have to stop, and you have to put your all energy only for the need. Okay, now the second thing what I advise to think you, that is what if you have I think generally people do many things before the exams, but just you have to think what if your if you what I think one thing that is, remember, just think before this preparation, different things. Okay, like social media, some are doing some curricular non-scholastic activities, and doing some play things, many things. But I think now you have to put your the harder and harder things, harder times, each and every very brutal times, all times only for needs. Okay, you have to spend this. Okay, but the one thing you have to also mind it, that is, if you are just woke up every morning with your dreams in your heart, or we can say that if you are just dreaming about the need each and every night, okay, then you are, I think I can say that you are living in a, a good preparation mode. If you are feeling like this, then you are really on the right path. Okay, I think one thing just I want to tell you, that you should never skip a single day for the preparation. Okay, if you are serious, if you feel you are doing for your bright future or some good preparations, okay, you don't have to skip what is going here and there, all thing going into the hell. Okay, you have to only do for yourself. Okay, do what do means the preparation do for yourself. Don't skip a single day. Okay, I think it will just cost very cost. It will cost you very high. Okay, so the one thing just now I want to tell you one thing. Just fighting for the only yourself. The people generally say just fight for yourself, just fight for yourself, just fight for yourself means only fight for yourself. No, I am telling you, you are not fighting only for yourself, but you are going to fight. I think you have to think like this. You are going to fight these exams not only for yourself but the patient who is just waiting for a good doctor. Now you, when you will become the good doctor, or when you lead the number of the doctors, then when you will become the senior. So just you are fighting for not only to become a doctor, but what you are fighting for, to lead or to help the number of the doctor who will in future contact with you, and they will trust on you, or they will just follow you, and they will work accordingly, according to your knowledge, or your according to your, what you can say, that the your best things, best practices, what they will learn from you. I think you are just fighting for not yourself, you are fighting for all these things. So if you are in this mode, then I can surely say that you are on the right path, but definitely you will crack it. But the last thing, what I can say, that if you are from zero at this place, I think you should escape this your, and you should, I just think about it, you should prepare very properly, and then you will get the very good college in the next attempts. But if you are in a poor condition, if you are not able to solve even the very moderate level questions, or even easy level question, then I think you should just think about this, and then you can move forward. Okay. So many gurus and many just motivational speakers are telling that you can crack in 30 days, you can crack in 20 days, you can crack in 50 days, 30 days, 20 days, 50 days, 60 days. No, all things are not possible. Guys, just think about this. If you are the motivational speaker, you are going to motivate your brother, little sister, then can you say that, oh guys, you can just crack the NEET in 60 days? Just think about this. If you are telling this to your little brother or sister, then you really know that it was not possible to crack this if you are not a study from the last 6 months or 1 years, or whatever, 10 months or 4 months, 6 months, 7 months. Okay. So you reality, but you are just closing your eye from the reality. I want to say that just to open your eyes and see the black truth. Don't trust each and everybody. Just think from your minds. Is it possible? Motivation only work for those people who really want to do something, or they have some guts to do. But here the time limit is very less, so only guts cannot convert all your stuff into the result. But if but then anyway, just I am letting it to you. Just think about it, and just analyze yourself. Is it possible? If your heart allow you to, then just put your all the efforts to convert this dream into the reality. And very thankful to you. I think you enjoyed this. Okay, bye bye.